Hey there, team. Welcome to CubeFit Core and More. Here with David. We are going to start with some stretches and then go into some supersets with some nice core movements here. So let's start with the stretching. Actually, we're going to be down on the ground and we're getting into our pretzel stretch here. So all the way flat. All right. I love starting with this one because it knocks out so much here to get started. So we have our right leg straight. We bring in our knee up and over. All right, and so we're right here, right leg straight, left leg up and over, and then we're flexing this bottom leg and trying to reach towards that foot. Once we get that, we are bringing our left shoulder down on the ground, getting some spinal rotation, all right? So you should be feeling that quad stretch on the upper leg, hip flexors, and that pelvis area. And then a big spine rotation, trying to get our shoulders down towards the ground, trying to get both those knees towards the ground. That said, I only have one of each right now. Hold for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. We'll do that exact same thing on the other side. So left leg straight, right knee up and over now. Good. And then we have that flexion at the knee. Drive the shoulder down towards the ground. Awesome. Getting those juices flowing a little bit here. Hope everybody's having a terrific Tuesday so far. This should add to it. A little bit of movement. 3, 2, and 1. After that, we're going to go down into our low plank position. So we're down on the ground, stacking those elbows underneath the shoulders, palms up. And we're going to add to that by going knee to elbow here. So go ahead and get in that plank position. Once you're here with me, now you're going knee towards that elbow, knee towards the elbow. Don't worry about the reps. Just go nice and slow for me. 30 seconds here. Bringing that navel up towards the spine. Good. Core tight. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. You can flip it over one more time. Pretzel stretch. So you should know it by now. Going up and over, flexing at that knee. Good. And now I'm trying to drive this knee down into the ground with this hand. That creates even a tougher stretch here. Back shoulder reaching down. Taking care of all these major areas. Shoulder, spine, pelvis. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Same thing on the other side. Bring that knee in all the way over, flexing at the knee. Bring those knees down and then drive the shoulder down one more time. Feels good on those hips. If you've been sitting a little bit too much, I just popped up from my chair. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. One more time. Completing this superset. You're in that low plank. Remember, glutes on, core on. Let's get into it. We're stacked right here. Before you start that movement, make sure the glutes and core are on, and then knee towards that elbow for 30 seconds. Nice work, y'all. Keep moving. Stay up. Last few seconds. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. All right, you made it through that first superset. Nice job. We're going to go into our squat to stand this time. So we start in our standing position. And what we're going to do here is reach down towards those toes with me, okay? So reaching down. Say what's up to those hamstrings. You should feel a big stretch. And then you're going to the bottom of your squat slowly, wherever that's at, okay? So you should have flat feet, chest and shoulders up. I just want you to go back and forth like that. It's time-based, not reps. Feel it out. Ankle, knee, and hip moving together here. Reach, feel the hamstrings. Good. All the way up into that squat. Last few seconds. Good work. All right, 3, 2, and 1, release, and then you can go back down to the ground with me. We're going Russian twist next. So we should have a nice flat back, all right? Right here, keeping that spine, that torso nice and flat. We're trying to find our balance right here, and we twist side to side during this Russian twist, okay? So we're on 30 seconds of work here. Find that balance, 3, 2, 1. So you go right now, you're rotating. If you can't do that rotation, you're holding tight right here, trying to keep it nice and firm right here. If you can, rotate those shoulders, not just the hands. Good. That's a twisting going on today. The key ways we move through this mid back here. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, release it. All right, you should be feeling, again, those juices flowing a little bit. Let's go into our squat to stand again. So reaching down towards those toes. Hips down, looking straight ahead. So we want that proud chest coming up. Working a hinge and squat movement pattern, same stretch, nice and versatile here. Good, last few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're getting one more Russian twist down here at the bottom. So find that balance with me once again. All right, up in 3, 2, 1. Right here, start that rotation. So this is an easier version of the rotation with these bent arms. You want to make it tougher, you can go straight arms, reaching across. Good, keep on moving. If it's too tough, stay right here. Even put those fingertips down if you need to. Stay straight right here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work, everybody. So the next thing that we're gonna do, you stay down on the ground. We're gonna go into our pigeon stretch. And again, we're gonna add some rotation to this one here in a moment. So on this first variation, I want you going 90 degrees or as close as you can on this front leg. All right, some of y'all are laughing at me because you're not even close. That's okay, mine's not perfect either. But you're trying to get as close as you can to that back leg straight behind you. Staying nice and upright on this one. Good, big deep breaths here. Trying to be in this moment. Feel what your body's doing. Good, one more deep breath in and out. And release it, and we can go to the other side. So again, I'm gonna start that 90-degree angle. I'm gonna sink into it. My shoulders are forward. My hips are trying to stay forward as well. Back leg straight. Go ahead and stay upright with me. And again, focus on that breath. Either focus on the breath or whatever sensation of stretch you're getting in the glute and the IT band. Three, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. So we're staying down on the ground. We're in our high plank. So we look like we're about to do a push-up here. And again, core is tight, glutes are on. This time what we're gonna do is go hip adduction out to the side, okay? So we start by screwing those hands in, glutes and core on with me right here, and then you reach out with that toe tap, reach out with that toe tap, nice and strong through the core here. If you can't maintain tension in your core when you do the toe tap, just stay in the high plank with me right here. Make sure those elbows are pointed back towards your toes, not out to the side like this. Good work, y'all. Building resilience through the shoulders, through the core. 3, 2, and 1. This balancing act that we always do in Core and More here, going back to our stretch. This time, what I'm gonna have you do, you're as close as you can get that lower leg and upper leg together on the front side here. And instead of that back leg straight, now we're gonna flex it like this. So I'm all twisted up, I'm flexing as much as possible in both knees. I have this hand slightly forward. I'm reaching through towards this other foot, and then coming all the way up, reaching up. We're doing that 3 times together, very slowly. Trying to go a little bit farther each time. One more big rotation. Reaching towards that toe. Coming all the way up. Good, let's do the same thing on the other side. Flexing as much as possible on the front knee. Same thing on that back knee here. All right, we have this hand forward, reaching through. Good, all the way up, eyes follow those fingertips. Down under, up and over. One more time for me. Go a little bit farther. And up. All right, high plank, one last time for me. Same thing, we're getting those side taps, that hip abduction here. All right, get those hands gripping the ground. Core and glutes before you get started. And now we're reaching to the sides. When we do this, those hips aren't moving from side to side here. It's just driving that foot out to the side. Good, push away from the ground with those shoulders. Protracting. Good, almost there. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping it simple on this last pose right here. Keep those arms straight. Sink your hips back as far as it possibly will go. Take a few moments to yourself right here. This little midday break. Focus on your breath. Three, 2, and 1. Good. We're flipping it all the way around, getting those big ab muscles going next. What I want you to do, you have your legs straight right here, and then you're reaching your arms up. We're trying to meet in the middle, bring those shoulder blades up off the ground, and we're meeting in the middle right there. Control as we come back with that V sit up, all right? So we're going 30 seconds. Again, don't worry about those reps, just controlling. 3, 2, and 1, we're up. Control down. If I was in class with everybody in person here, I would make sure that I'm not hearing any heels hitting the ground hard, because we're controlling that stretch. That eccentric as we come back down with the legs. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is our final superset. Got that child's pose one more time. We're gonna add to it. So sink in first here. Couple of deep breaths, and I'll show you what we're adding here with the arms. So now what I want you to do is reach up and over as much as possible, trying to create that big circular structure, then coming all the way back around right here. Good, do it again. Up and over, working that shoulder capsule and forward. Good, same thing on the other side. Up and around, the biggest circle you can draw here. Good, can't help out, can't compensate. Just moving that arm around. Last time. Good, okay, final set, everybody. Hitting that core hard, finishing everything up. Instead of doing our V sit up, we're breaking it down into 2 portions. So first, we're doing a crunch, okay? So we come all the way up and back down, bring those shoulder blades up off the ground. 30 seconds, come on. I'll tell you what we're doing next here in a moment, but you're keeping that chin up Those shoulder blades lift up. Good, clenching those abs at the top. All right, 3, 2, 1, finishing it off. You can put your hands below your bottom or your low back if you want to. And we're doing the other portion of that V sit up. Now just focusing one at a time, coming up and then back down under control, even slower than you did before. Back down under control. 30 seconds, last piece right here. You can stop those feet when they get to about hip level. It's our active range of motion. Last few seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Nice little core wake up. Nice little stretch along the way. Thanks y'all for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, thanks, Debbie. Winnie, thank you too. Yeah, Stefano, appreciate it. Melissa. Good, glad you enjoyed it. Awesome. Take care.